introduced errors into the work of scribes. The first reference to Titivillus by name occurred in Tractatus de Penitentia, circa 1285, by Johannes Galensis. Attribution has also been given to Caesarius of Heisterbach. Titivillus has also been described as collecting idle chat that occurs during church service and mispronounced, mumbled or skipped words of the service, to take to hell to be counted against the offenders. He has been called the patron demon of scribes, as Titivillus provides an easy excuse for the errors that are bound to creep into manuscripts as they are copied. Mark Drogan noted in his instructional manual, Medieval Calligraphy, Its History and Technique, that for the past half-century every edition of the Oxford English Dictionary has listed an incorrect page reference for, of all things, a footnote on the earliest mention of Titivillus. Titivillus gained a broader role as a subversive figure of physical comedy, with satirical commentary on human vanities in late medieval English pageants, such as the Udicium that finishes the Towneley cycle. He plays an antagonistic role in the medieval English play Mankind. In an anonymous 15th century English devotional treatise, Myrer of Our Lady, Titivillus introduced himself thus: I am a poor Diuel, and my name Y.S. Titivillus. I must day bring to my master 1,000 day pokes full of phalanges and of negligences in syllables and words. Origin of the name. The function of collecting liturgical errors in a sack was first mentioned in by Jacques de Vitry in Sermons Vulgars, which speaks of a demon that listens to the choir singing psalms and collects syncopated or omitted syllables in a sack. I have heard that a certain holy man, while in the choir, saw a devil truly weighed down with a full sack. When, however, he commanded the demon to tell what he carried, the evil one said, These are the syllables and syncopated words and verses of the psalms which these very clerics in their morning prayers stole from God. You can be sure I am keeping these diligently for their accusation. This demon was later given the name Titivillus by Johannes Galensis circa 1285. Titivillus collects fragments of words and puts them in his bag 1,000 times every day. Regarding the demon's function, André Vernet points out that the Latin terms, particularly collect and fragments, for the claries omissions, derive from John chapter 6 verse 12, the feeding the multitude narrative, in which the disciples are told to gather up the broken pieces. As to the demon's name, Titivillus, Vernet points to the city of God, in a passage in which Augustine, while giving examples of the numerous Roman deities assigned to each step of the agricultural process, mentions a goddess Tudelina, whose job is to watch over grain after it was collected and stored. However, we must imagine a series of copyist errors to arrive at Titivillus and its many variants: Tutivillus, Titivillum, Tintilus, Tantalus, Tintinillus, Titivitularius, Titivillitarius. In popular culture. Since 1977, one of the many devils populating the role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons is named Titivillus. He was the subject of the book Titivillus or the